Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is August the 28th, 2017 at 8:01. I'm doing my little watch list for the week, and I decided I wanted to share it with the group and also announce, go ahead and announce the class date, because I've been getting a lot of people that have been interested in the class. And we're going to go ahead and see can we get this scheduled, because I'm all about helping people out and trying to help people increase their knowledge. And the meetups, they're okay. You know, you can get a lot of stuff from the meetups, but a structured class to where I can go through everything step by step without bouncing all over everywhere, I think that'll do a lot of people a lot of justice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pretty much record what I do. This is kind of like my watch list, and I also added a few more. I think a couple of cryptocurrencies, because we got a couple of cryptocurrency traders that came to the last meetup, and they're gonna be I think that's it, Ethereum and USD, and Ethereum and Bitcoin. So I'm new to cryptocurrency, but it all comes down to learning how to read the charts. So let's go ahead and get in this. So like my first one I always like to do is the overall view of the markets. As you can see, we are been in a major uptrend. This, by the way, this is E-mini S&P. To look right up here, this E-mini S&P, major uptrend, major uptrend ever since forever, pretty much. Was way back in 2016. You see, we've been on this major uptrend. So the most recently uptrend line that I drew has been broken, and that's what the market is playing around with. When I say uptrend, I mean you got higher lows and you connect those pivot points. And this is stuff we're going to go in the course in depth. So as you can see, this is a daily chart, and you see how we kind of broke down, bounced back up. That's a pattern. Broke down again and bounced back up. Actually, I want to say right here, we had a meetup on this day right here, which was the 14th. And we spoke of what we was expecting, and lo and behold, it happened. And I had some 247 puts then. When I say puts, I mean I wanted the market to go down, so I made a little money on that one. Covered, got out of the position. So now I'm expecting some type of drop, because we're creating lower pivot points, lower highs. When I say that, just to kind of get a little mark on it. That's a lower high. That's a lower high. This is a lower high. And if y'all can remember from my meetups, we have the valley, peak, valley sequence paying out. Peak, valley, peak, valley, peak. We wait. There goes a smaller valley if you want to get minute. So this is a daily chart, so we can do that. But that's kind of my breakdown on the E-mini S&P. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to try to expect a breakout of these highs. Let's go ahead and get a box and box that out. So we got a little range that informed right here. We'll draw this out into the future and see what happens. So that's the E-mini S&P, because I don't want to keep this video too long, because I know people just like to get straight to the point. So that's the E-mini S&P on my stock side. So let's see, I got on my watch list, I have let me see, can I get it back up? Costco. Yes, Costco. So we're going to COST. That's a stock. Costco Whole Food Wholesale. And you can see Costco broke down. This is a daily chart. After this big gap right here, it just kept on breaking down. It broke down out of this a different stage, and we're going to go into stage analysis and all that type of stuff during the middle. We're going to get real deep into this. You'll have a better understanding of some of the terminology that I'm using, and it's going to be a good thing, because once I get a chance to actually go through the technical analysis in steps instead of being all over like I be in the meetups, all of this stuff will make a whole lot better. You have a better understanding. So in Costco, I am actually looking at some puts in Costco. I don't know the exact number. This is a TradingView website, so this is few. I'm not in my live account on my Thinkorswim, but I'm actually looking at some puts in Costco, especially we break below these levels down here. Costco, you know, their customers, everybody going Amazon crazy. So you see how we came down, tested, came down again, tested. So we break this area right here. I'm looking for some puts on Costco. The next one, we're going to check Costco off, put a little hash. The next one is DXCM. I don't even know what that is. I just know it. The chart looked attractive. So I said, let me see, can I get a chart? Why is it not showing up? That's the right one. Let's make sure DXCM. I got it. DXCM. Okay. There we go. Dexcom. All right, so at one point I was looking at a kind of an uptrend of this stock, and as you can see, it kind of broke my uptrend line. I'm gonna draw this out into the future, and like I said, this is stuff that we're gonna go over in depth during the class. You'll be able to understand this a whole lot more, and you can take this across the board no matter what you're trading: forex, stocks, options, futures. It doesn't matter. So as you can see, I drew this uptrend line. This is a daily chart. I don't know what day I drew this on. I usually put a date on there, and it kind of came down, tested it, bounced it up, tested it again, and bounced off of it. But on the top side, we have, what are those? Lower peaks. And this whole pattern is called a pennant. So we're going to get a breakout or a breakdown out of this pennant. Usually X marks the spot. I don't know how that works out, but it just works out like that sometimes. So what I mean by that is, if you draw two trend lines, and when you come to the X in the trend line, for some reason something happens. I don't know the details of it. I don't know why, but it just been playing like that out there like that for me over years and years and years looking at these charts. So we're going to keep that marked up just like that. We're going to go on to the next one, because I want to go ahead and get through this and get to the good stuff of what people want to know: when the class is starting, how much it's going to cost, and all this type of stuff. But MDT. MDT was MDT. I think this is a pharmaceutical company. I'm not sure. I'm not really positive on this one, but I just know it broke down real bad. And I was looking at some puts in this one, and it kind of almost follows the stock market. And it's kind of good. You find stock that follows the stock market. After it broke down out of this pattern right here, gapped down even more. This was a saving grace, meaning that you had supported this area right here. It kind of tested and it's kind of playing around right there, so we'll see what happened. My next stop I got is kind of right in the middle of this little run right here. The gap has already been filled. There's more stuff we're going to talk about in in the class. And actually testing right in that gap. The red line is what the price is at right now. You can see how it's coming to fill that gap, so we'll see what happens after that one. But it's also on my watch list for this week. GE, of course. Everybody loves GE. We'll go ahead and mark that one off. GE, I think he had already made his move. Yes, it already made his move. And I was kind of late on this one. But I did get in, especially after it broke this area right here. And I know it looked like I'm just drawing random areas, but my eyes are so used to looking at this stuff. I just know the areas I was looking at. And these are the two areas I was looking at as we should know from the meetups. Valley area, right? Once it broke that valley area, you see how it was just chaotic. And it just went down and gapped down even more. So if we break this area down here, I might actually be looking for a buy position, because it might just go down and give me a good little bounce right up in there. But we'll see how it's playing around right now. And the way I'm drawing up on these charts, this is stuff we're going to get into real good detail in the class. And it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Move right along. Crude oil, one of my favorite ones. This is in the futures market. They also have stocks and EFTs that follow crude oil. So crude oil, we're gonna go to futures. I'm pretty sure this chart is already marked all up, so might have to hide the markings. Well, no, they marked up that bad. Okay, that's good. So crude oil, it had a little bounce. It was bouncing up out of this pattern right here, and this is what we're going to get into. All the different patterns. I think I went over this one in the past meetup, and you see how it kind of played out, but it also failed because it didn't complete. So, and you can see if you went to the meetup, you know what patterns, what we're having lower peaks, right? So we can see what's going to happen up in this area right here. We had a short-lived uptrend line right here, connecting lower valleys. X marks the spot. We can put that out there in the future and see what happens. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody. Oh, that's the wrong one. We don't want that. We want the vertical line. At the end of the day, don't nobody know what's going to happen in the market. That's why we have to learn, in my opinion, how to read charts. Because the price is the price. No matter what's going on in the world, the price is the price. And it's going to give you clues on how to make certain trades to protect your profits, to help you psychologically, because I know trade can be kind of a psychological thing. But if you have a kind of firm grasp on charts, it can help you out a whole lot. Let me just put it like that. And I haven't even gotten to candlesticks and stuff like that, but I'm waiting for this crude oil to kind of get through this little pennant pattern and see what happens. We're going to get a breakup or a breakdown. There's a metric move in that, but we're not going to get too deep into this. We're just trying to go through a watch list before I show information about upcoming class. Okay, this is a cryptocurrency. I'm going to copy and paste this one in. And I mean, we went over the cryptocurrency the last meetup if you was there, and it was pretty interesting. You know, I never knew how in depth cryptocurrency can be and how this just shows up on the pattern on the charts. So obviously we just came out of a strong uptrend. As you can also see, we peaked right here, fell down 50% of that move. That's what it looks like. Let's just put the Fibonacci retracement on it and see. This is all the stuff we're going to go over in the class. You'll see in just a moment. We're going to grab that Fibonacci from right there, pull it out into the future, see where we at. So we came down 618% off of this major move right here. The reason why I picked this one because it was the breakout of something else that's going on at a different stage. So we came down 618%, bounced up. If we get a lower, let's see if we get a lower peak. I want to clone that one. Let's clone. Okay. I don't know why I won't clone, but we'll just get another one. If we get a lower peak, maybe somewhere up in this area, we may be looking for some short position. But of course, if we get a breakout of this peak, we'll be looking for strong buys out of this inverted head and shoulder pattern right here. We're not going to get too deep into that, but that's stuff we're going to go over in the class. Another cryptocurrency was Bitcoin. A lot of people trade Bitcoin. Is that the right one? Let me make sure. Make sure I put that in there right, because like I said, I'm new to ETHBTC. ETHBTC, that's it. Okay, this might not be the right one. So we're going to have to come back to this one. I don't know where that one came from, so we'll delete that one off the list altogether. So EURUSD, of course, we got forex traders, binary traders as well. We'll go over USD. It's in the forex market, and it's also a crypto. Okay, I didn't know that. There's not something new just then. And finally, EURUSD has broken out of a large area of congestion, and it's broken out into another stage. And this is actually a what they call a throwback, and it's confirmation of this stage. So I'll be looking for some. I would be kind of look like it's going to fill this gap up here too. I'm bullish on USD. Like we just filled this gap. Let's see. Have we filled it yet? No, we haven't filled it yet. But there's a gap right here. I got it zoomed out so far, but kind of draw this line for visual. And that's actually what it's coming to test that right now. That little gap right there. So we can get through this gap. Maybe another breather. I'm bullish on USD. So let's get down to what everybody wants to learn about. So I'm gonna get a lot of people want me to go ahead and do a formal class, so they can go ahead and get all of this information on how to do this stuff on a normal day-to-day basis. So this is going to be my technical analysis strategy course. It's going to be on location, and it's going to be a duration of 1 day for 6 hours. I'm going to try to break it up into 2-3 hour sessions, and pretty much I'm gonna put a link to this overview in the email. You can go through it, read through it, whatever. So pretty much the class is going to cost $1,300. That's how much the class is going to cost, and it's for 2 people. So you and the spouse, you and the friend, you know, whatever the case may be. It's going to be real in depth. I tried to be reasonable because, for example, I mean, not to pick on anybody's business or anything like that. I go to, let me see, can I pull it up to let you see for yourself, I guess. And as you can see, as you probably already know, when I go into what I teach, it is going to be very intense. You will be very satisfied. So this is one of the main gurus in the market, and they have a 2-day class. Sorry about that, but yeah, I was saying that this is one of the main gurus in the market. They have a 2-day course or a full 3-hour online course for $2,000. And they don't even go nowhere near into what I'm going to go into. So I'm just putting that out there. But anyway, to get back to what I was saying, the course is going to be, I was saying the course is going to be 6 hours, 2 3-hour sessions. Come out, bring your laptop, bring your notepads, bring your pencils, bring everything you're going to need, because this is going to be real intense. And also, this is going to be a lifetime retake. You know, if you want to come in there and retake, I may, to get more pointers, to ask more questions, I have no problem with that. And put the schedule out there for people to come out there, and they can come whenever they want to come. Once you take the first class, your lifetime retake on that class. And also, you'll have my email for quote unquote a mentoring. Just email me questions or whatever, and that's going to be how I'm going to handle this. So that's coming up on September the 10th. September the 10th is what I'm trying to schedule this class for. September the 10th. If you're interested, just email me back so I can go ahead and lock everything in. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be intense, and it's going to be. If you've been in my meetups, you pretty much know that you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. So don't want to hold y'all up no more. Thank y'all for tuning into this little video. Sorry, I think I ran about 15 minutes, but it's worth 15 minutes of your day. Okay. All right. Thank you. See y'all later.